Hey y'all, so I'm gonna ask the Holy Spirit to bear with me, help me get this message across to y'all because I don't know. Sometimes it'd be hard to translate to other people what I see or what God shows me in dreams and stuff like that. So y'all, you're connecting with your younger self. Okay, so someone here, only take this if this resonates. This is not going to be for everybody. Y'all know this already. Okay? Get your discernment on point and understand when a message is for you and it's not for you, because you'll be applying something into your life, going crazy thinking about it, and it was never for you. It was for Keisha or Tommy over there. So leave it. If it's not for you, leave it alone, y'all. So someone has connected to their younger self. Okay? So you were able to see your younger self, and your younger self was so happy to see you. Your younger self is so like proud of you. All right. So in this dream, y'all, and I'm not getting into details, there was, and I knew it was like a younger self because it was a little girl that was in my dream. I seen a little girl, and she like came over to me and was so excited to be by me. And I have like 12 nieces and nephews, y'all. And she did not look like none of my nieces and nephews, nothing like that. And it really just felt like she was giving me a hug for how far I have come. And the setting, right? The setting that we were in, it was very light. Okay. It was very white. All right. It wasn't dim. The lights wasn't dim. It wasn't nothing sneaky. It wasn't the darkness. It was very light. It almost felt like a birthday party or something. I don't know. It was like a celebration, and it was really, really light. But you connected with your younger self. Okay. So it's like God brought my younger self into the dream just to give me that hug. And I really felt the love. I really felt the love from this. So what I got from this is you're connecting with your younger self, doing things that your younger self always wanted. So a lot of your dreams and stuff that you prayed and asked God for, right? Your prayers when you were a little girl, this child had to be about, I want to say 7 years old. Wow, that's a lucky number, 7. Of course, it's freaking 7. Of course, I said 7. Wow, y'all. So the child had to be like 7 years old. Okay, so very small, very little, and they knew exactly who to come to. They came to you, and mind you, in this dream, after I was like talking to the child or whatever, right? Someone else wanted to have a conversation with me. So this could be someone that you knew since you were a child. All right, y'all gotta bear with me. I'm trying to translate this. It's the best way that I can for you guys to understand it, and for whoever this message is for, because I know this is just not for me. So it was like you got into connection, or someone that is from your childhood, maybe when you were in middle school, okay, or high school. They were there and they wanted to talk to you. They wanted to have a conversation, almost like a congratulations, like they seen how far you have made it, and they wanted to just like congratulate you on that and let you know like they're proud of you and they're happy for you. It was something like that, but it was kind of just weird because you were just excited with this young baby, and then it's like someone comes over and it's like, oh, we need to talk. They just start having you in a corner, having this conversation and stuff like that. Almost like they're telling you like, don't forget about me. Like, I want to be a part of your success. Like, don't forget about me type of vibe. But what I'm saying is a lot of the things that you've prayed for as a child when you were 7 is coming true in this time. And I wasn't a child when this happened. This was like myself. All right. In the dream, I was around my age and I seen this little girl. So it's like things that I prayed for when I was this little girl's age, 7 years old, it's being brought to me. God is showing me these dreams coming true. Okay. So you could have been someone that prayed for a certain lifestyle or a partner, to be married, to have this, to have that, to have this when you were like 7. Okay. And not knowing that this was actually going to come true, or is actually going to happen when the right time, and when you're in alignment to receive these things. Like, it's like God was asking you what it is that you want, what type of life do you want, and you just started telling him all this stuff. And this is why they say be like a child, because a child just going to say this, and this. They want this. Even a child, when it comes to you disciplining a child, you could tell a child, no, you might beat their ass, but a couple hours later come in, they're going to still love you. They might still care about you. They're going to understand why they were disciplined. But that's what the Bible really says when it said be childlike. All right. Be imaginative. OK, talk about what you want in the world, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals, and be forgiving, and don't dwell on things for so long. Like, kids don't really dwell on things for long. They be crying, having a whole tantrum. Next thing you know, 2 minutes later, you give them something and they cool. You get what I'm saying? That's what Christ means by being childlike. So it's like a lot of the things that you've been wishing for, you've been wanting, is coming to you in this season. And because of that friend that I saw as well, it's giving that people are really recognizing you and noticing that what you're doing is working. These are people that, again, you could have went to grade school with these people, right? This could be a next door neighbor. Okay. Y'all could have been on the same cheer team, the same basketball team, the same praise dance team. Y'all went to the same church growing up. That signified that people are noticing, and they want to approach you, and they want you to know, don't forget about me. Like, am I part of your dreams? Am I not part of your end goal? Am I not part of your happy ending? Okay. But yeah, it was really beautiful, because I felt a very peaceful energy with this little girl. And now when I'm like really looking back at it, it feels like it was my younger self that was giving me a hug for how far I have come. You know what I'm saying? And it was amazing. Honestly, what I got from it is it could either be my younger self who was like, look at how far you have come, which I'm really leaning towards, or it could be a spirit baby, my spirit child, who is in the spirit realm and was just showing me love and care. But honestly, I'm leaning more towards this is my younger child, because of the way that I was being hugged. It was just very, like, almost emotional, but I couldn't cry. It was like people were definitely giving me my flowers. Okay. So you could be getting your flowers soon, or people are celebrating you, or people just want to talk to you. Okay. Maybe you need to hug yourself. Maybe you need to, like, love yourself. Maybe you need to talk to yourself. Maybe you need to pour love into yourself. Okay. Maybe you need to be reminded that your younger self is proud of who you are becoming, because you are your higher self now. You know what I'm saying? It's like you've been working so long to become your higher self, to get in that position, but now you're literally in your higher self position. You're in a position that God has been trying to get you to. You're at the end goal now. So now you're able to receive whatever it is that you need to receive to multiply and be fruitful on earth, and be charitable and give back and stuff like that. So it's like, I really felt that this was my younger self, and this was other people that was around that were celebrating me. And it was a happy time. It definitely was a good setting. Okay. I wasn't in no church. I wasn't in no school. It was just like not a birthday party, but it was some type of celebration. It was white. It was clear. I could see everything. It wasn't doomy. It wasn't rainy. It was sunshine and rainbows. You get what I'm saying? Like, and the feeling, I just felt so loved. I felt appreciated. I felt cared for. I felt like I mattered. And, really, I just want to end this with this. Okay, whatever, y'all. I just want to say that, sometimes we get so caught up doing the next thing and going for the next goal and going for the next thing. And we're trying so hard to be better than our old self, right? It's always you versus you and you and you. You get what I'm saying? So you're trying so hard to be better than who you was in high school, who you was in college, who you was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? When we were in the field, when we were in hell, trying to make a way. Okay. When we were tried, when we were in situations or around people that wasn't the best influences, or around people that tried to just strip us of everything so that we wouldn't be where we are now. We got to give ourselves grace. Okay, because you're so ready to go to the next level, but you haven't even celebrated the level that you're at right now. And I feel that dream was just a reminder that Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Your younger self is already so proud of you. And I'm here to remind you that love yourself. Take care of yourself. Like, your younger self is already so proud of you. Okay. The angels of God is already so proud of you. Okay. If you believe in your ancestors watching over you, they're already so proud of you because you have already come so far. And I don't think that you really realize how far you come. You know, whoever this is for, this is me. I want to be encouraging to you because I'm feeling in my spirit right now that someone doesn't realize how far that they're actually going. Okay. Like, you decided to do it. You decided to take a risk. You decided to leave. You have faith in yourself. You betted on yourself. And I want you to know, like, that's amazing. Like, you deserve to be celebrated for that. And I want you to know, excuse me, y'all, that I notice it. Even if I don't know you, you know, as a collective, I feel the energy and I notice it. And I notice the collective, and I notice when people are doing good or living how they should be living. Because when you're living how you should be living, you're going to be more at peace. You're going to be more joyous. You're going to spread more love, not hate. You're not going to be gossiping about people. You too busy worried about your own self. And you got grace because you understand what people went through, because you probably, like, you understand what people are going through because you probably went through that. So you really don't have time to be talking about the next person because you remember when you was there. You remember when you was broke. You remember when you were confused about a career, a job, what you wanted to do. You remember when you were confused about a relationship, if you should stay or you should go. So this is why you're giving people grace in a situation, and you're important, you're different. And this is why you deserve love, because not everybody is like that. Not everybody's considerate. Not everybody's understanding. Okay? So I want you, whoever this is for, please hear me when I say I'm proud of you. And I want you to know that your younger self is proud of you because you're not who you used to be. And it's not like you were, some of you might have been bad. I ain't gonna lie. Some of you probably was bad. But some of you really wasn't. You know, you wasn't bad. You just had bad shit happening to you. You get what I'm saying? You wasn't bad. You just had bad situations that you needed to figure out how to get out of. You wasn't bad. It was just like a puzzle after a puzzle after a puzzle that you had to figure out. So it wasn't you necessarily that as the bad one. It was just that you had a lot of shit on your journey, on your path to this step or to this point. And it wasn't hard. It wasn't easy. But it wasn't like... Cause I'm getting, I said it wasn't hard because I'm getting that you really aced this. Okay, y'all. I'm getting that you really aced this with flying colors. And this is why in my dream, it was just emotional. It wasn't really no words. It was you just standing there accepting the love that people was giving to you, accepting the congratulations. Okay. This is what I felt. And it started with you getting that from your younger self coming up, running to you to tell you like, oh my God. And it was unspoken. It was like no words were said between me and my younger self. In that moment, in that dream, I just knew that people were congratulating me. And I couldn't do nothing but just sit there and accept the love. All right. So some of you might be in a season, or you're entering in a season where you're not going to be able to do nothing but accept the love. You're going to be speechless. Okay. And I said it's not hard because you aced it with flying colors. Like, you could have had the wickedest parents in the world who tried to give you obstacle over obstacle when it comes to you just wanting to go to school, wanting to be better. Okay. But you made it so easy. Like, you needed to learn not to let people get to you or something like that. It's like you was passing these tests with flying colors. It's like, okay, you recognize that, all right, this person, they get excited when I give them a reaction. So let me just not give them a reaction. Boom. That's you passing a test. You realize here, oh, this person feeds off negativity if I argue with this person. So I'm just not even going to argue. I'm going to say what I got to say, and we're going to end it there. No back and forth. Boom. That's another test. And that's what I mean by you. It was easy because honestly, God already gave you the Holy Spirit. Okay. The Holy Spirit was already dwelling in you, which is why it was easy. But I don't want you to feel like I'm just disregarding, all the trauma and things that you have went through, because trust me, chosen ones, we done been through it. Okay. You could have been touched. You could have been this. You could have been almost killed. You could have been in mad, crazy situations. So I don't want to negate the fact that you actually did go through some crazy stuff. But the way that you handled it, And what was inside of you, that light, that spirit, that guidance, the wisdom, the fire that was inside of you, it was easy. It was already set for you to get through it. Okay, it was already set for you to get through it. To somebody else, it wouldn't have been that easy. But you, because you already had the wisdom and the knowledge and you already got God in you, it was easier for you. So that's what I mean by that. Okay, I don't want nobody to be like, girl, this shit was not easy. But one thing I do know is, if you still complaining about that and you feel like things ain't easier for you and you still battle, baby, you might still be in the battle. You might still be in the field, because when you get, to a certain level and stuff like that, the battles don't be too much of a battle. It don't always feel like you fighting Goliath. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna always be that. You ain't gonna always have to do all of that. Okay, the battles become a bit easier, and it's like you just got into this rhythm where you just kept moving forward and the battles just became easier to you. You were able to discern properly. You were able to say, okay, I'm gonna entertain this, I'm not entertaining this. Okay, they want this reaction, so I'm gonna give them this reaction. Okay, people want to be around me, but they not helping me. Okay, I noticed this. Okay, I got to get away from you. You're not really a supporter. It's like you started to just really check shit off, and it's just so crazy. I'm mind blown. All right, and I just wanted to get on here and show y'all about that dream that I had very recently, and I just want to say that I know I dropped a video recently, maybe a couple days ago. I said I'm so freaking proud of you, but it's real. I'm so serious. Like, I'm very proud, and I want you to know that your younger self is proud of you, because you are indeed in your higher self consciousness. You are. So I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.